Okay, so let's do some reflection of the water on the street. And I just used pencil crayon to put the streets crossing signs in here. And then I'll just paint them in a light blue, or even like a Payne's gray and blue. So this is Payne's gray, white, and cerulean blue. And then we'll try to use these colors today to finish the painting. So I'm mixing Payne's gray, cerulean blue, and white. And there's a kind of a puddle of water in here, where there's some reflection of what's happening up in here. Now there is some kind of a light reflecting in there. I'm going to ignore that because it looks funny and it's a bit distracting. So let's just do this one. There's a strong light color, whitish, bluish reflection right here. I will adjust the color once it's dry. See if I need to darken a bit. I can always glaze if I find that my color is too strong. I can glaze it. I'm going to darken this a bit with blue, and this is a combination of Payne's gray and cerulean blue, and just add, this is like a glaze right now, because this needs to dry very soft, not too strong. It's a hint, should be a hint. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's put some reflection in here. you wet your paint a bit, it's easier to spread evenly and soft, in a soft way too. Now I might need another layer, but it's good. This is good. All right. Again, I'm going to take a bit of cerulean blue, put it in Payne's gray and some white. And I'm just going to come here and soften this a bit. Oh, let's see. Yeah. And take a little bit of white, just kind of dab a couple of lighter blue in here. Also here too, just kind of a little bit of dabs across. You know, it's a street, it's not 100% clean and white, and although it's a reflection. Okay. All right, let's I'm gonna let this dry because I'm gonna go over one more time and put a bit of more white. But meanwhile, I'm gonna just put these street road, what are they called?
Crosswalk?
Hmm?
Crosswalk?
Crosswalk, walk, yes, crosswalk signs. They're more, I know there are many of them here, and I made them bigger, bigger and longer. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Let's clean this up. Okay, go back, smaller. I'm making my paint more like a glaze, so it's not thick. Because when it dries darker and softer. All right, let's put the big ones here. Like a dry brush. Sometimes some details will take away from the main picture, and you'll have to be careful how much you put in there and how big those details are and how intricate or simple. So you don't want to take it over, you don't want the detail to take over. Darken this a bit. Right. We're getting there. Okay. Let's add a bit of more white, bluish white over here, a little bit more for that reflection. So I'm going to kind of make my color again more like a glazy, not too thick. This beautiful light coming here, shiny kind of reflection is that what makes the whole thing the makes it look like it's wet water. And it's not straight, so I'm gonna give it a bit of a movement here. Okay. All right. Let's do the same for this one. All right, now there is a reflection here too, some kind of reflection over here. I'm gonna just give
The
this one.
reflector is pure white.
No, it has a bit of blue in it, or you know, the combination of Payne's gray and cerulean blue and white, but more white.
More white.
Mm. I'm gonna go over this across just to soften the edge a bit. More like a glaze again. Change my brush. It's too small. I'm gonna get a bit of yellow ochre. This is ultramarine violet. Just a tiny bit to make my yellow ochre a bit darker. And what I'm gonna do, round brush, just take yellow ochre, ultramarine violet, and highlight this a bit. Let's see if it needs white. It might need white. It's not a thick paint. Again, it's more like a glaze. It will dry darker. And if it doesn't, by the time it's dry, if it's too light still, I can glaze it. You know, with acrylics, it dries darker, so can't, have to wait. Okay, this is good for now. I'll take a bit of ultramarine violet. And the same with ultramarine violet and yellow ochre. I'm going to do the reflection of that bag in here. A little bit darker. This is too light. Changing my brush, smaller one, I'm going to pick up just Payne's Gray. And I'm going to come here and add a line of Payne's Gray. This is where the pavement is a bit broken here. That's why you have puddle of water. And let's do this all the way. I need to change something here. I think this light water, like very white, light blue reflection of water, is making the whole thing look much more interesting. I'm going to keep this slightly darker because this is the main kind of attraction right here. I don't know if there's anything else to do.
You said the sky.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's highlight the sky a little bit.
Lighter, I think.
Lighter, yeah, it'll be nicer to stick some blue, Payne's Gray, cerulean blue, and some white. See? Oh, a little bit lighter. It's a glaze, so it will dry darker, and the color underneath will show a little bit more. But at the same time,
a glaze of what color?
It Payne's Gray and a bit of cerulean blue with white.
Okay.
Same colors that we are using. Let it dry. It's good. It's good. It's enough. It looks like a busy street. It looks like it's raining, and it looks like it's kind of nighttime or dark. I think we're good.
That's it?
I think so. You see anything? You see anything else?
No.
I think
Very
it's
nice.
good. It's enough.
Very nice.
All right, so I'm going to stop recording. We're done with this one, and we'll start the new one maybe in a couple of minutes or half an hour.
So
Right.
should I?
Okay, painting is done. This is the last. That was the last part. Just putting the street crosswalk and some reflection, and it's done.